Hello everybody and welcome back to the United Save. We're in the World Super League, top of the table, 10 points clear. What more can I say? It's ours for the taking. We've got 11 games left in the league. We're still in all the cup competitions. Can we win everything? I'm not sure how many competitions we're actually in. Assuming we're in quite a few of them. But since our last episode where we played Tottenham and Arsenal, we played Spartak Moscow, which was supposed to be quite an easy affair, and we did have a rotator side with the likes of Chong playing, McTominay, Garner, Gomez, Johnny playing, and Twanzebe playing as well, Delart and Romero in goal as well. 1-1. We were 1-0 down. We had to take till Timo Werner to come off the bench to net us 82-minute goal. We did bring on Rashford, Bailey and Timo Werner on just to try and up it a little bit, and 82nd minute it wasn't very pretty, but we followed that up with a 2-0 away win in Moscow on a snowy pitch, very cold, but we do come unscathed in that. Borussia Dortmund provided a little bit sterner test. Timo Werner and James Garner scoring. Yes, James Garner, he's proven to be the quiet player. 18 years old, he's deputised very well in that centre. 2-star current ability, potential, rising up to possibly a 4 maybe. Probably not going to be one of them superstar players, but I tell you what, he's playing magnificently well at the moment. He's playing at 6.8. He's played 8 games for us already, scored a goal, but 3 overall. But he's pretty decent, and he's a quite good filling for somebody like Pogba or Fred or Partey as well. And then we had the first leg in the Champions League against Borussia Mönchengladbach. I can't say that second name, it's quite a little bit of a tongue twister, but a 3-1 win all the same. We did fall behind after 10 minutes. Then Pogba scoring right on the end of the first half, and then Martial and Greenwood scoring right at the end of the second half, 92nd and 94th minute. 3 away goals, more importantly. This episode we're going to take on Napoli, and then we've got the second leg in the Champions League, and then we've got the FA Cup as well. I think they're the only 2 competitions we're actually in, the Champions League, the FA Cup, and I think that is about it, I think. So maybe it's just a treble we're going for. I thought there might have been a lot more than that, maybe not. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. It's if we can win all 3, the series is over. That's what we potentially want to do. Our ultimate aim is to win the league, finish top of the pile, the best in Europe. That's exactly what we want to do, and we can do that by winning the Champions League as well, but that's always an added bonus. Right, on to the first game. Let's have a look at the side who's going to take Napoli on. Napoli are sitting second from bottom, so you would expect us to win this one. I'm not sure how did they. No, they haven't. Yeah, we beat them 2-0. We beat them 2-0 last time. So Tottenham play Milan and PSG will play Benfica, but Porto, Napoli and Chelsea. Chelsea in the relegation zone, which is quite surprising. Tottenham are finding their little bit of form, so they're shooting up the table. Juventus are 10 points behind ourselves, with Liverpool closely behind, followed by Real Madrid and then Barcelona. Right, let's jump into the first game. Let's have a look at the side that was going to take Napoli on. We've got De Gea in goal. Who else? We've got Delart, Maguire, Alessio and Shaw. We welcome Shaw back off his injury and then came back, then another injury. Now we welcome him back again. Partey and Pogba in the centre. We've got Dan James coming on the right side. Leon Bailey's a little bit injured. Bruno has taken an injury, hence Gomez is coming into the centre, and then Rashford on the left side, Timo Werner on the right. We have got Martial on the bench, together with Chong, Johnny, McTominay, Williams, Garner and Greenwood. I think without the creativity of Bruno, we're going to struggle a little bit here, but we have got Pogba and Partey, so hopefully they should be able to help us a little bit. Let's get creative, because nothing seems to be happening at the moment. We seem to be running out of steam coming towards the end of the season. If we can get a goal, then we can sit on it. Milan have taken the lead against Tottenham, and that's half time. Absolutely nothing doing. Right, disappointed. We've been better than this. Carry on. Oh, maybe it's not what I want to say. You were that bad, but you can still improve. We'll salvage that then by giving them a little bit more faith, and hopefully they're going to make an effort this time. Dan James possibly might want to play on the left hand side. Maybe we'll bring Martial in. There's no service up front, but we do have a highlight finally. It is Napoli with the ball, with Lorenzo, sorry. Manolas, Koulibaly, Lorenzo, and they're going to make a mistake like now. And Werner's on goal. What a steal that is. I mean, that is pure persistence. 26th goal of the season for Werner. Granted, it's not all with us, but that's a very empty stadium, actually. It's a bad mistake there. Team Werner just runs straight through the goalkeeper, plants it in the back of the net. Wow, that's our goal that we've been waiting for. And it had to be a mistake, but that's an empty stadium. Unbelievably empty, just under 30,000 as well. Napoli hopefully make another mistake then, maybe, as they play the ball around. Insigne comes forward straight into the arms of De Gea, who's not really done that much wrong in any of the games, which is makes a change. Maguire over to Dalot. He's getting his first couple of starts with Bissaka just not being on form, making a lot of errors recently, so he's having a little bit of a timeout, but he's overlapping on the right hand side, then puts it into Pogba, now has it back again, back to Pogba, back to... It's a lot of passing around, trying to make a little bit of room. Pogba now has a bit of room, the cross coming, back post, Rashford, goal. It's easy peasy, isn't it? Oh, it's a goal review. It's a goal review. There's a possibility of an offside. I have a feeling it's close. It's close. It's right on the line. Oh, really? This offside rule is starting to get a little bit annoying. I'm going to shout at them a little bit more, and then at the same time, I'm going to bring in, and Dan James can come off. We're going to bring Greenwood in. We're going to bring in Martial on the left-hand side. Give Martial a little bit of a turnout, and then in the middle, Partey's been rather quiet. And I'm thinking McTominay. Let's see if we can liven things up a little bit. McTominay's done okay when he's been coming on, but with when you got the players like Partey, you're not going to bring anybody else on, are you? 5 minutes to go. We are hanging on really by the one goal. Although to be perfectly honest, Napoli have not really threatened as Shaw comes down this left hand side. He's got two players on. It skips past him. So does Martial. Pogba on the ball. If we can get another one, that's great. Let's consolidate this victory. Pogba out wide to Dalot, who's waiting in the wings. Cross into the middle. Gomez. There's a goal from Greenwood. Who else is going to come off the bench and score a goal with composure and ease, just like that? He strokes it into the corner. We're not sure how many fans have we actually brought away with us, because we're looking at the title here, a title-winning side, and it's a nice position to be in. I mean, that's empty. Empty. Very disappointed. 2-0 up. 1,100 fans, nearly 1,200. Not an awful lot. Shaw with a corner. Pogba holds on the edge of the box. Shaw has it again, then crosses it back in. And Napoli run off with it. Or Mertens runs down the line into De Gea. It's an easy save. I'd say this is really a professional display. 2-0. It just seems to be 2-0. It seems to be the scoreline that we all aim for. I think anything more than that, it's an added bonus, but it's a good warm-up for the Borussia game coming up for the second leg. Quality possession provides victory, it sure does, together with that. 7 matches won in a row now, 1 goal conceded in all of that. Like I say, 2 goals, there seems to be more than we can muster in a match, apart from the Porto game. Another game to go, Benfica and PSG. Let's have a look at how well that goes along. Did Milan win in the end? They did. They beat Tottenham 3-1, and Benfica beat PSG 3-1. Wow, Mbappe scoring in the 88th minute. A consolation more than anything. But we are now 13 points ahead. Wow, that's huge now. With 9 games to go, we're going to require a few more wins. But what happened to Juventus? Did they lose? They must have lost to Atletico 5-1. Really? Did they? Whew. That's huge. That's massive. That's wow. That's unexpected, especially with them being second. Do you fear complacency becoming an issue? And I'm not prepared to answer that question. You should say no. No complacency. Right. Before we go on to the next game, I'm just going to rest all our players for the day. There's a suspension coming from Dan James. He picked up a yellow card. He was very quiet in that game. Very quiet. I'm just trying to think where I'm resting them. There I am. I don't want to put them all on transfer or anything. Like I say, there is an injury to Bruno. and Leon Bailey as well. Hopefully they're going to be back for the next game. Right, okay, let's move on to the second leg of the Champions League. We'll see you guys at Old Trafford in just a second. Right then, here we are at Old Trafford with Borussia coming as the visitors. 3-1 down from the first leg. De Gea is going to start off in goal. The four is as it was, with the only exception Wan-Bissaka. Partey's taken an injury. He's got a tight hamstring, so he's going to be out for a couple of days. So McTominay fills in. He's going to play alongside Pogba. Greenwood comes in on the right hand side. Dan James picks up suspension for another yellow card. Bruno, we welcome back. Rashford on the left hand side. Timo Werner up front. Then we've got quite a very good solid bench as well. Martial. Partey, yes, he is injured, but I think he can play if need be. I doubt very much we'll use him because we've got Garner, Dalot, Johnny, Chong and Williams as well. Right, okay, let's get into proceedings then. Borussia coming in with rather attacking actually, away from home and at Old Trafford. Suppose they've got nothing else to lose. There is they are 3-1 down. They just need to score 3 away goals to have any impact in this game whatsoever. So let's hopefully they don't get them goals. But considering we've only conceded 1 goal in the last 7, at least anyway, I don't fancy their chances. Not a lot, as we have the ball with De Gea to Maguire, and then it's played out at the back because Shaw's running down that left hand side. Rashford now takes over the mantle, cuts inside, going for goal. That's close. Bruno on the ball now, over to Lesio, plays it all the way back. We're playing very cautious at the moment. I'm not sure why. We're looking for space. Greenwood into Bruno, very creative Bruno, and they have improved a lot since he's in the side. Greenwood, Pogba, edge of the box, Bruno, Werner, only one outcome, isn't it? Bruno to Timo, back to Bruno, and smack back in the back of the net. And that's where exactly we want to be. We've taken another goal. It's 4-1 now on aggregate. We are going to be progressing into the next round. I'm assuming we have got the draw after the game as well, so we're going to take note of that as well. But Bruno, fantastic goal. I think that was his 6th or 7th of the season. I didn't quite notice, as we're on the attack once again. Looks like a throw-in, corner ball in fact, and it's 2-0. It is Werner. Actually, Werner with the assist. It came off Rashford in the back of the net. Right, okay. Rashford nicks it off him, I think, or did he? We'll take another look at this. Timo Werner. No, I think it was going into the corner anyway, but Rashford decides to direct it in front of the goalkeeper for some bizarre reason. And we've taken a stranglehold of this tie now, 5-1. I don't think there's going to be any way back now for Gladbach at all, as Wan-Bissaka does well to win the ball. I think the rest has done him good, as Greenwood comes forward. Pogba looking to bring in Martial at some point as well, give him some game time, and possibly switch him over for Timo Werner maybe, unless he's on a hat-trick, that is. Rashford is all on his own. Wow. That's his 16th goal of the season for Rashford. He's just absolutely brilliant on that left-hand side. How can you take him out? Why would you want to take him out? Maybe if we... is he on a hat-trick? Has he got his hat-trick? I mean, a beautiful turn of pace. And, yeah, he just runs straight through him. He's obviously seen a big weakness in the side. They need 6 goals just to win the tie. Well, even 5 goals now to win the tie. To win 5-3. That's all they need, isn't it? 5 goals, that's all they're after. But the way we're playing at the moment, Rashford, if he gets his hat-trick, that's penalty, referee. Sir J is just robs it off him though, doesn't he? Maguire's going to pick that up though. Maguire's starting a few games after Lindelof has been playing really well. Same with Twanzebe, they've both been keeping him out. But they've not got the possession there. That's rather worrying though. Changing rooms. Appreciate your efforts, and it is Rashford with 2 goals. In fact, you know what? I'm going to bring off Timo Werner and I'm going to bring Martial up front because I can and I will. McTominay plays it all the way to Lesio, who's been absolutely stonewall at the back. He's just trying to find a partner for him. Rashford, and to be honest, Lindelof has done a reasonably good job. Right, over half an hour to go. We are going to pause it. We'll see how these youngsters do. We're going to bring Garner in. Very good substitute. And I think one more. Dalot, James, Williams, Johnny, Chong. We're going to bring Chong in for Greenwood. Right, okay, last 20 minutes. Let them have a taste of European football. The cross comes in from Bruno as they break. Nobody's around. It looks like we are gathering players back, so that's good. A mistake at the back. What a back pass. Martial should have buried it. I think Timo Werner may have done. But we'll go attacking as well for the last 20 minutes as well. Let's see if that makes any difference at all. As Atletico beaten Napoli on aggregate, 0-0 on the night. Barcelona are hammering Arsenal, 1-1 on the night there. Arsenal have gone 2-1 up now, so it's 2-4. Now it's 3-4. Arsenal are trying to put the ball in the back of the net there. It's very, very close there. 2 goals in the last couple of minutes. Yeah, 3-0. Nice and easy. 3 goals in 10 minutes. I think the damage was done in the first half. Away goals, always is, as we continue our progress for European domination. This is unbelievable. Arsenal have gone and battered Barcelona 5-1 at home, 5-4 on aggregate. Where on earth did them goals come from? They obviously got an 86th minute goal through Aubameyang to force extra time, and then in the 92nd minute, wow, oh my god, that's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Inter lose to Bayern Leverkusen. Chelsea beat Atlanta. Leicester beat Porto. Liverpool beat Bologna. Man City go through against Bayern. Who else is there? PSG beat West Ham. Real Madrid beat Krasnodar 8-0 on aggregate. Krasnodar did well in our group, didn't they? Just unfortunate to meet up against Real Madrid, really, to be fair. Sevilla go through, Benfica go through against Lyon, Tottenham go through, and Juventus go through as well against Crystal Palace. Right, I'm hoping to see if there is a draw for the next round. Pogba transfer saga to develop. Right, there's £94 million going to be tabled. Do we take the £94 million if it gets offered? I'm very tempted. Are there better players than that? Pogba's been very, very good for us. Before we go any further, just in case we do end up going into the next game by accident, we're going to just give our guys a little bit of a break. And let's move along, see if we can find the draw for the next round. As if by magic it happens just like that. Right, okay, not many teams left. So let's get cracking. Mainz will play Real Madrid. Leicester will play Man City. Atletico will play Benfica. Milan will play PSG. It's half the draw. Who's left? Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham, Bayern Leverkusen, Liverpool, Sevilla and Juventus. Tottenham will play Juventus. That's good. Chelsea will play Liverpool. That only leaves Leverkusen, Sevilla and Arsenal. Leverkusen will play ourselves. We get the first leg away from home, and Arsenal will play Sevilla away as well. Okay, so we do escape bigger guys, I guess. Leverkusen, not a team to underestimate, I don't think, but that is the draw, and that is where we're going to leave it, I think. We're going to have a look when we're going to be coming back, but that's the first leg is there. So let's have a look at the schedule. Let's have a quick look when we're coming back. Obviously, it's going to be another couple of games. We've got the round of 32 against Ajax, and then it's Leverkusen. Now, the question is, do we come back against Inter? Or do we come back against Benfica? I'm thinking Benfica. It could be the FA Cup in there as well, so we'll see. But we'll definitely come back to the second leg of the Leverkusen game and see how we get on. If you enjoyed that, please pop a like on that. If you'd like to see more new to the channel, please subscribe. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.